Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money. Tuesday, May the 17th. Welcome on into the show, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good on a Tuesday morning or afternoon. Could be a night, depending where you are on the flat earth, or if you're a glober on the round ball. I got a new, where is it? For Saturday, it won't be Flat Earth Friday. It'll be Sasquatch Saturday.
Hell yeah, let's do this. Yes, I love it.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Although you're probably like, I'm never joining this guy's page. He's absolutely nuts. Listen, we're trying to get everybody together. Winner free picks, picks and parlays, winners, whiners, wherever you're watching the channels. That's great. Give it a like, subscribe, stuff like that. But we're trying to get everybody to max wagers, because that is where, you know, all the channels are going to stream to eventually. It'll just be on one channel, not 5 or 6 or 7. So max wagers is where we want you to be, because you got 6 hours of live sports betting programming. It's me, high noon for the midday money. Morning wood, Miss Allie Burns, 1 to 2. Just parlays, Chris King, 2 to 3 at Betting Royalty. Love the Betting Royalty Twitter handle. Back to the window, Scott and Scott, always good at those two guys. The Steamroller, another great name. Steamroller, like a steamroller. He's a steamroller. I like it. Anyway, 3 to 4 with those guys. Soccer betting, Sean Miller. Again, I don't know soccer. I don't pretend. I played soccer in high school. I was a fullback, big guy in the back. That's about it. Knock over the little forwards and wings that come down, get too close to the goalie, or muscled up on my midfielders. But, listen, Sean Miller got you covered 4 to 5. And then game time, Nick, Tim, and Lenny wrapping up your max wager day. So there is that. Welcome on into the show. Here we go. We're going to start before I do the replay, or the recapping. We'll jump right into some series bets here for hockey. So Avs to win in 6 plus 350. Tampa Bay to win in 7 plus 550. Carolina winning 5 plus 4 bills. And the Flames are sweeping for $8. That's hockey. We'll talk about that more, obviously, but I just figured I was coming up on the banner list, and that's where we started. So we'll do the recap. Starting over, so we had no NHL and no NBA the last 2 days, right? But if you want an NBA free pick, we have Celtics and Heat is on. Go to the Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come give me a follow. And you have a Celtics Heat free pick up there, as well as Blues and the Avalanche on the ice. Now, and always, we always put all the plays up there in the show. So we'll start. We'll come back to the baseball, because that always, there's a lot of baseball to talk about. So hockey, 57 to 49 plus 13.51. Again, we just posted up there a couple free picks for you, NBA and hockey. But I'm going to go, obviously, we like Tampa Bay for the series. We're going to grab them here in game 1 plus a $147 as a underdog defending champs. Let's go. Not as explosive offensively as their opponents here. We see that in the numbers. That being said, I still like Tampa over Florida today. So we're taking a 147. In the NBA, 83.99, down 16.71 here in the video. Again, that's in the video. For the year, premiums 48 and 44, down 244. So down a little bit there. Hockey, 86 and 96, down 404. Again, we're chipping away at these numbers. Hockey, we've had a nice little run, catching some dogs. And NBA, we've had a tough little run with our premiums in the playoffs here. It is what it is. Can't make excuses. We win, we lose, we move on. Today we're going to under 204. I gave this out with Detroit Lenny yesterday. I had actually bet this the other day at 206.5. So it's come down a bit. I still like the under here. Both teams, defensive first teams, right? Celtics are, I think, the best defensive team left. Miami plays a little defense. I don't think it's going to really get crazy out of hand. I mean, you got Butler, no Larry, which whatever for Miami. Well, again, it started at 206.5. Now it's down. You almost want to see this start maybe a little higher, maybe like a 209 and work its way down. Starting at 204, it's like not much wiggle room here. at the 204 number, but it is what it is. We're still betting under the 204. Major League Baseball, bad day for me yesterday. I took the donut here in the video, and I think I went 2-5 in my plays yesterday. I don't know where my sheet is. Bad day yesterday. I mean, like, are you kidding me? 2-6 yesterday in my premiums. Not good. What am I going to do here? How about all right? So I get the postponement with St. Louis. Well, we talk about bad losses yesterday. Someone's like, "Oh, the Mets should have won that game." Okay, that's tough. You battle back. You have, runners on. You can knock in a game-winning run, 2 outs. I had the Braves yesterday, and you lose 1-0 on a 2-out wild pitch. Come on, that's a rough one. That's a new way to go down in a shutout for me. I don't think I've ever lost a game 1-0 on a wild pitch. It wasn't like a bottom 9 wild pitch, just to lose 1-0 on a wild pitch with 2 outs in like the 6th inning or whatever. Frustrating as it be. But 53-49 in the video, plus 735. A couple games today. I added the White Sox here just this morning when I was looking up the props because I like Dylan Cease, and minus 120 here. I'm going to take a flyer on him and the White Sox to get it done against Kansas City. John Heasley, I don't know. Don't much about him. Cease is a guy I like. I'll lay it here. 120. Let's go. We're going to come back with Cleveland Indians plus the 139. Need to pull that matchup up here. If I can find it. Of course I can't find it, but it is. Well, where the heck is it on the board here? But you know what? That should not be Cleveland. That should be Cincinnati. We're getting points here from. Did I write that down wrong on the?
I'll fix it.
Yeah, because I wrote Reds down because we did this. I did this on the free pick show. It should be Cincinnati.
Okay.
Cincinnati getting the money from the Reds here, plus 139, 140. I actually bet this one yesterday at 139, and I even wrote Cleveland now. Why did I do that? That's just a bad spelling mistake, or subconsciously I want to bet the Indians. I don't know. Well, whatever. It is Cincinnati plus 139. It happens. And Tampa Bay run line here. McClanahan's a cat. I just like this kid. He's really good. And then we had Detroit coming in. Okay, you've won a few in a row here. And I don't like betting on teams on the losing streak, right? I say this all the time. Like, we want to come in and bet teams that are winning, right? It's like, well, they won 7 in a row, but let's fade them and, take back 104 on the other side. Here I am kind of going against my own little thinking here. Detroit's won 4 in a row, and you could be catching a nice $2 here, $2.20, $2.40 maybe even with Bisky or the Brisket. I can't pronounce Bo's name, but McClanahan is a pitcher I like. I'm going to lay the run line. And Detroit versus just overall on the road, I think they're about 205 on the road. They're 220 overall as a team. Whatever. Give me McClanahan here. Run line it up. Minus 105 is what I got there. And speaking of all the premium stuff, I did mention bad day yesterday. All right. I always say win or lose. Here we go. 161 and 141 plus 2465. Depending on a couple of totals you got, you could be 169 and 138, 55%. So little differential there. Couple games here and there, depending if you get a push or a win. It happens. On the season, my total's 83 and 52, 61%. So doing pretty well with totals. So far, so good. Again, a lot of these have been underplays, but we do grab a couple overs here and there. And for the year baseball. So again, we talk about, all right, having a nice year. Favorites on the year, 61%, 316 and 202. But again, 37 faves for me. So it's not like out of my 300 games here, we're not rolling out a whole lot of faves. So there is that. Unders on the year, 53.6%. And exactly 3 weeks ago was 60%. So as I mentioned, you can't just blindly bet overs or unders or dogs or faves. The numbers always kind of work themselves out. We saw 60%. Faves have been cashing. It's down to 53.5 now. Favorites still rolling along though. And then you see that kind of in some of the bad teams, right? I mean, we've seen Cincy come out atrocious. We've seen the Tigers on losing streaks. We've seen the Orioles on losing streaks. So, again, baseball, and then we'll move on to the props of this. Baseball's a sport you kind of, it's not like gut plays or this and that, but you got to kind of pay attention to things going on. Bad teams get hot a little bit, right? Here the Tigers win 4 in a row. We saw the Orioles reel a couple in a row. We saw the Pirates win. We see the Reds, Arizona surprising people. So kind of, you got to, baseball is a everyday sport. I know people don't love it. It's so boring. It's 162 games, 7. I don't know. I love every aspect of it. Prop-wise, we split out in props. Another winning day. We're chipping away at that total. Down to 1835 to the negative. I get it. It looks ugly. 100 games under 500. 99 to 187, basically 100 under. Yeah, we only need we flip to a 3-0 day instead of, or a 4-0 instead of a 2-2, and that wipes that out. Our guy Sanchez didn't play for Texas yesterday. And Garcia, the guy who played, we would have bet him yesterday in the cleanup spot where Sanchez was. That guy homers. So that was a missed opportunity for about a 160 spot. But we split out. It is what it is. Today, usual suspects in the Bronx, well, in Baltimore, but with the Yankees. Rizzo, Falefo, 140, 170. Again, Stanton, Judge. These guys roll like minus 105, 110. And they're hitting the ball well. I'm not putting those out. We're going to lose with a bigger odd than just taking the favorite to do it. That's not what I do. San Fran, catcher, Kirk Caselli. Now, he's only have, 10 at-bats the last few games here, right, in the last week. So he's not getting a lot of action. But dude, the guy's batting 700 with 3 homers, 8 ribbies, and 6 runs. So whatever he's doing in there, he's doing pretty good. So, hi, you're in Colorado? I'll take a shot with a guy batting 700 with 3 homers in his last 10 at-bats. I'll come in for a ribby playing in Colorado. And speaking of the Rocks, let's go little Rogers on the other side. Again, he's hitting 444, 6 ribbies the last 7 days playing. He's getting, I think he's batting 5th. He was on the projected. We'll see where he's at. But a 140, we'll grab a little Rogers here, a little Colorado connection here with San Fran and Colorado. Only other one I was sort of looking at, but there was nothing on there. Maybe a little Bryce Harper. The guy's on fire, hitting 580 or something last week. But as I always say, even on the betting aspect of things here, we have 3 doubleheaders today: Kansas City, White Sox, Mets in St. Louis, Dodgers in Arizona. I did bet yesterday. We had the Cards in the over, and I bet that yesterday before that game was even rained out again for today. So I'm on, and I hate really jumping into double dips. I got to say that. But today I did. And that one, maybe I would have pulled the string back on that one. But I did come in here and bet late on the Diamondbacks tonight, Arizona, and the under with Merrill on the hill. So I'm getting 178. Got a total of 8 here. So I went D-backs. And I went under that number because Kelly's been preaching well. So I'll take a shot there in a double dip. Give me Arizona late in that doubleheader, and I'm going to go under there. Just the way I look at it, as if Kelly still pitches decent as he's been pitching this year. All right, you hold the Dodgers to a couple of runs here. I mean, this Dodger team isn't, yoking up 9 runs a game, versus good pitching. So. And then the flip side, at Arizona's gone under 7-10. And maybe Tyler Anderson comes in and stymies them. So they lose 3-1, and I end up splitting. That's fine. I could live with myself there. I'm getting 170 with a guy who's throwing darts right now. So anyway, we'll leave those up there for everybody real fast. If you want the 7-day steal, 614-810-7522 is the you know what? Let me put that in the thing real fast before I get to comments because I never really hype myself that much. But here you go. You got 30 seconds of hype, so enjoy it. There you go. If you want to get on board. You can't beat it. $39, folks. And today you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 10 baseball, 2 NBA, and 2 hockey, plus hockey up for tomorrow. You got plenty of stuff. So there you go. You get 30 seconds with me. Because I'll give you the free stuff. I don't mind. We got you covered here. All right, let's go to the comments. My 15-minute recap of the action. There you go. Higgs on Twitter. Thank you, Winning Free Picks. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in today. Appreciate the comments. Wowzer. Here we go. All right. Miz, Urias bets fourth for Baltimore. Need I say more? So I'm guessing you like Jameson Taillon. James Talon. The Canadian Cujo. I don't even know Canadian something. I can't even come up with a good nickname for James. That's who's batting fourth today? Is that an official lineup listed for the O's? I thought about doing a little Cedric Mullins ribby prop. He's hit tying pretty good, except I hate, again, leadoff guys I just do not like. Sean Miller 11 and Blues tonight. You're getting 190, 185, wherever it ends up at. I see, well, actually it's down to 180 now. Coming down on St. Louis. Little veteran squad. Avs had it easy. You got to take a shot at the Dogs today. I'm not going to say no to that. Anton's in the house. Good afternoon. Richie P in the place to be. Mr. Yes Run first innings. Having a field day. Betting those Marlin overs first inning. Once again, Yanks. Tampa Bay run line. Yanks run line. Dodgers game 1 over 8.5. Yeah, Tampa. I'm right with you on Tampa Bay. Sure, let's get it. Yankees run line. Why not with Jameson on the hill? And I didn't come back with that. I didn't bet him yesterday. It's tough to. I don't know. I feel you either got to bet all 3 Yankee run lines or you can't pick and choose them. Dodgers game 1 over the total. What do we got here for this game? Gilbert and Peapody? Who the heck is this guy laying $2? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, why not with this? Sure. Michael, good morning. Taking Heat money line. Teamed off game 7 to game 1 of 40% if they're at home. And a dog, they are 23% chance of winning. Listen, if somebody's going to come in and say, let's take the Celtics today, come on. How am I going to say don't take the Celtics? I think the Celtics are a really good team. Should I bet them more? Probably. Did I? No. But it's tough to say, don't take the Celtics, what we've seen out of them, right? But again, Heat at home. Rested. This team's got a little playoff pedigree. I had to get the Marlins yes run first inning twice. 110, then a 120. Man, you still cash it, Richie. It's still a winner. Still a winner. Let me say if they're away team as a dog. I figured that out the way you meant that. Figured if they're home as a, in my head I knew what you're talking about, Michael. Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing. A guy's raking a little bit, and that's what baseball is, right? Guys get hot at the plate. So I'll take a shot at a 160 spot there. Untouchable. White Sox, Rays, Yanks, Marlins, Dodgers. Game 1, run line. So, again, touchable. That's where I got to come in with you. So, you'll go run line Dodgers, laying 210 at home. But you're going to lay money line 180 on the road with the White Sox. Money line 280 with the Tampa. Yanks laying 240 on the road. I mean, what is – and the Dodgers run line? That makes no sense. And then you threw the Blues in there. Are these all straight? If this is a parlay, why even put the Blues in there? You have a $2 fave, a $2.20 fave, 240, 240. I mean, what's the Marlins? A pick 'em? 160. What are we doing with the Dodger run line? Under, yes, Markel, yes. Heat game 1, Celtics for the series, says Bill. What do you think about the Phillies against the Padres today? Yeah, I mean, one, do we have a Philly starter yet listed?
Zach Eflin.
Eflin's on the hill, huh? All right. Minus 120, huh? I actually kind of like it.
If that's wrong, that's according to RotoWire. So there you go. There's my source.
Yeah, because I didn't see anything posted here. Maybe it's Eflin. Who knows? But, Clevenger, he's a cat, right? I mean, he had a nice little run there in Cleveland. Got hurt 2 years in a row, or he got hurt and he's working his way back. Maybe I want to say maybe an under there, believe it or not. I know he has a 5 ERA in his 2 starts. 10 hits, 5 runs, 10 strikeouts, a homer. But I don't know. I kind of like that can't be right. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. No, he's got 2. Yeah, 0 run. What do we got here? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say maybe an under there, believe it or not. I'm gonna go under there. Big X. What do you say, fella? Good to see you. Panthers over Tampa at 7. We are on opposite sides of that one. We are on opposite sides there, Jim, because I got Tampa to win in 7 plus 550. I'm going Tampa. I think Florida's going to choke. I think, all right, I get it. The whole revenge angle, stuff like that. But I'm taking a Lightning, going for 3 in a row. 3 in a row, Tampa. I get it. It's listen, Florida's a better offensive team. I don't think they're going to be able to steamroll the Tampa goalie like they did last series. So I'm going to take Tampa in 7. They were down. They came back last series. I think Florida has the pressure on them here. I think Florida has the pressure. Florida is the big fave here. They're favorites to win here. I don't know. What do you think about the Sox under 8 and the Rays run line? Yeah. Rays the Yanks run line. Absolutely go for it. Sox under. My guy Evaldi on the hill. We love some Evaldi. And who's he got? Your Quiddies on the other side? I was looking at a couple Red Sox guys seeing some RBIs. I'm like, you know what? I do like your Quiddy. So I'm going to say I'll go under with you, sure. Markel says over Phillies, and I'm thinking I'm going to go under Phillies. Heat has a defense to handle the Celtics. That's why I like the under here. I think both teams bring the D, and I'm going to say under the 204. Under my game was good yesterday until the 7th. I just turned my TV on. So, listen, I had Miami yesterday, and then it's like a base hit that should be 1 run turns into – it was something out of it was like a Bad News Bears play. It was unbelievable. A base hit, 3-run score. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. If that wasn't bad enough, like I said at the beginning of the show, then I had the Braves losing 1-0 on a wild pitch with 2 outs in the 6th inning. 1-0. Thoughts on Mets' first game today? It's the same matchup as yesterday. I'm coming right back on St. Louis and the over. Come back on Giants run line. Yeah, the Rockies loser again yesterday. Unbelievable. Blowing 2 leads. Thanks. Thank you, Colorado. You blow 2 leads in that game, and then you lose by 1. Justin, what do you say here? Tatum under 28.5 points. Yeah, because I think everybody's going to be like, he's going to score like 40 and go off. I'll go under with you, yes. Oh, boy. Well, listen, I'm glad he's doing well. That is, I can't imagine what you're going through right there. Very tough, Jim. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, that'll, winning ticket will be great. I mean, over Marlins. This Marlin team, I mean, Cody Poteet and Joanne Adon. Adon is the guy who gives up 4, except when he's playing the Mets. Then he turns into Max Scherzer. But Joni here, he's good for a 4 spot. and just the bad play. I mean, this Nationals team is just, oh my goodness. I mean, go over. I mean, I think we got two guys on the mound. Each can give up, 4 runs each early. So over. And I don't want to say it looks easy, like easy money, but 8.5. Yeah. Why not? Why not 10 runs in 5 innings today? The RZA. He win game 1 in their favor, but Celtics favored in the series. Yeah, well, I mean, Celtics off game 7. He'd have rested, ready to go. Maybe Celtics come out a little flat. I mean, I like the Heat. I think everybody's gonna be on the Celtics, but that's just me. Twin NBA play: Aces versus Mercury over. What do you think there, Tim?
Speaking of, I actually was just typing in my plays into the chat. I did go over in that Vegas game, yes, and then I went under in Atlanta, under in Dallas.
You literally were typing it in because that was like one comment away. I was
legit typing them in.
That was like one comment away.
Yeah, I was legit typing them in because I'm like, all right, I'm done with a couple of other things. Let me go send in what my WNBA plays are for the day. So there you go.
So Vegas over, Indiana under, Dallas under.
Let's roll.
There you go. D-backs first game plus a run and a half. Gilbert and I can't.
Wimp, take the money line.
I mean, I got to look into Popeye, Popedi, Peepo. Little Bo Peep. I mean, how do you say this guy's name? Peepion? Is that who he's pitching? It's almost like a. All right. Well, I'm going to see what this guy's numbers are. I mean,
dude,
again,
I got his numbers up. In the MLB, he has pitched a solid 3 innings.
All right.
1 hit, 3 strikeouts, 5 walks, no earned
runs. 5 walks.
5 walks. In the minors this year, he's pitched 26 innings in AAA. He started all 6 of those games. 6 earned runs on 18 hits, 36 strikeouts, and 12 walks. 1-0 record with a 2.05 ERA. Last year, 41 2/3 innings pitched, a 7 ERA, allowing 33 earned runs, 54 hits, 46 strikeouts, and once again, walks, 21 of them. So there you go. He's not a solid pitcher. Just go money line. If you're gonna take it, don't take a team to lose by 1.5. I mean, that would be a good maybe like a contest pick. But no, if you're gonna go after it, just take the money line at plus 170.
You know what? I said I took Arizona in the under in game 2. I might take Arizona here in game 1. So Gilbert's on the hill. He's played in 2 games this year. He started, I guess he had a spot start back in April. 5 2/3 versus the Nats. 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 3 Ks. And then out of the pen for 3 innings against the Dodgers, 2 hits, 1 run, a homer, a walk, 3 Ks. Now, again, we're looking at 2 games. Not much, really go on there, right? I mean, 2 games. But like in the minors so far, like he was shelved. Like he's, again, maybe because he came up. I mean, his 4 games, he's got an 11 ERA down there. But last year, he had a 3.4 ERA in his 10 starts. Out of the working a lot of innings out of the pen the year before, 36 innings, 2.8 ERA. He's a strikeout an inning guy. I think it might be worth taking Arizona. Obviously, I'm going to say take Arizona both games in a double dip. I might come in and take Arizona here after the show's over. I'm going to come in, give it out to the clients. Make good points. My theory is Tampa Bay has played 42 extra games in Florida over the past 2 seasons. I can see. Well, yeah. I mean, we see the old, legs come into play. We talk about that all the time with somebody like a LeBron, or when Curry and these guys go on these, championship multiple years. I get it. And then you have, both team, Tampa in off of game 7, maybe a little slow out of the gate. Florida gets up early, then it's, series 1-0, and then all of a sudden it's a full strength team and they lose an OT, and then Florida's up 2-0. They're going home. Here comes the pressure. I know. What is the what were the odds there, Jim, on that for the series there?
For the series, the Panthers are minus 160.
No, but I think he said he had him. What did he say? He had him in 6, I believe he wrote.
He said 7.
Oh, yeah, definitely 7.
So 4-3 Panthers would be plus 4.25. So 425.
I mean, that's not bad.
Not at all.
You got the team with the best record in hockey at plus $4 to go 7 versus the defending champs who aren't going to go easy, I don't think. So I think a 430 shot there. That's a good spot there, Jim. You're right. Both games going over the total tonight. I kind of like St. Louis under. But I don't know. I'm not. Would I be shocked if both go over? We've seen so many overs in this playoffs. So I said, what did we say the other day? Take every game 7 under, you would have been all right. I mean, but it's just tough because every other games are going over. SCGO picks, Tim.
Counter-Strike, yes. I put it down here. Imperial plus 105. They play in a little bit. And if you're into live betting, bet Furia. Those are my 2.
There you go for Counter-Strike. Under A's. I had the under A's yesterday. That was a winner. A's by themselves did not get it done. You want to come in Bundy and Caprillion under the 7? I can say okay to that. I mean, listen, you've seen this A's team struggle at the dish. But here's a spot like I had Oakland yesterday. Maybe should I take them today in that game 2 of a team coming out west? I mean, we saw the Phillies come in. I had Phillies run line in game 2. Game 1, I bet Seattle game 1. Phillies crush them. Game 2, Philly has nothing left in the tank, and their second game out on the west, and they lose. Does the same happen here? But again, at a 120 spot, I'm not running a bet the A's at plus 120. Cubs score more in the first since 2004, burning my no-run first inning. I like the Stroh's dog today. I like Evaldi, but if you're going to bet your quiddy, I can't say no. Counter-Strike Imperial. Counter-Strike for those looking for Counter-Strike. Peapot is a pay pot. I mean, it really is a Montana. I appreciate it. Thank you, and thank you for commenting. I don't remember you ever commenting before, so I appreciate you commenting. Just on the outskirts, please leave a comment. Like, I mean, I know everybody's like, "Oh, you like subscribe." I appreciate people subscribing to the channel and coming in and watching. But I mean, I like the back and forth. I do my little rant. I say what I say, and then I just want to go back and forth, see what you guys think. Rangers and the Angels. Well, I had the Angels run line yesterday, and that was a debacle. And someone here said, you don't bet against the Rangers at home. Well, hello, you were absolutely right. And I got my guy Taylor Hearn, the Taylor Ham. It's Taylor Ham Day. I usually wear this on Saturdays, but Taylor Hearn's on the hill, so I put it on today for him. And then you get the old Reed Detmers. Do you fade the guy off the no-no? So, of course, you got to look to the Rangers here. And speaking of the Rangers, I think they play the Astros on Thursday night. I'm going. It's Star Wars night. Taking my girl. We're going. Me and my daughter. I already bought the 2 bobbleheads. There is a Yuri bobblehead, a Yuri Mandalorian, and a who's the other guy?
Boba Fett?
No. It's no, I'm talking about the guy in the Astros. It's Gurriel. It's Yuri's Gurriel's one. There's Gurriel and a. Well, anyway, there's 2 of them. One of them is a Mando, and the other one is I don't know who the other one is. Whatever. So there's that. That's what I'm doing on Thursday. So, like your point from a video essay, if you're expecting to win every day, don't bet. Seriously, don't. I mean, I come in, I tell you we win, we lose. It happens. Justin says, thank you, Tim, for your Counter-Strike. Game 1, White Sox, Kansas City. Yes, run first inning. Sure. What do you think about the Cardinals today? I like the Cardinals, Montana. Cardinals, both games over. Although I don't know who's going in game 2. It's Mikolos game 1. They switched to flip-flop.
Steven, I think it's Steven Matz and Tajon Walker for game 1, but I could be wrong.
I see Mikolos and Williams out there. Who knows?
Yeah, I think it's Mikos and Williams, and then Matz and Tajon Walker, but I don't know the order of where they're playing because it's different on every site.
That's it. Place your busting caps fundamental. You know it. Love it, DD. South Central. I love my old school rap, DD. We still fade the Rockies today? I think so. I can't fade. I mean, I'm building a hole. I'm digging to the core of the earth with my Colorado Rockies faded them against the Giants, like all series in San Fran, out of the gate here in Colorado. Dodgers game 1 under 9.5 got it last night. That's a good number. I mean, but you kind of like it, but on the flip side, you're kind of like, oh man, could this game turn into some wild affair with these pitchers on the hill? You know, Heat money line, yes. San Diego money line under White Sox. They see, the Clevenger. Why not? Working their way back. I get it. Under White Sox, yes. Cease on the hill. I expect him anytime he pitches. I expect 3 or less runs from who's ever they're facing. Rays run line. I don't think you're really taking a shot. I think that is a winner. If reversal game 1, St. Louis in the over. Yeah, depending on the pitching, I get it. I'm just going to go St. Louis over all around. Actually, I'm going to see what I got here on a couple of these things. And again, I think I'm going to take an Arizona game 1 also, believe it or not. I mean, I know that's kind of crazy. Take Arizona both games. My luck to get swept and to go over, but DOD AM 19 over 115. What is this? Let me try to decipher this one.
I deciphered it already.
Did you?
Dodgers game 1 over 9.
Over 9? That's
at
what I was
minus, at minus 115. It was almost English, but I was able to figure it out.
I was like, I figured it was Dodgers game, 1-19. Yes. Oh my goodness. All right. Heat over, Warriors over. I like the unders. I like the unders, DD. And that 209, 204 for the Heat is low. It's almost like they want you to the over because at like 204, you're thinking, man, this game could be like, 109, 105. It's over the total. Like 2 teams getting 100 points, it should go over. So I'm going to say I got to go opposite those, because when it looks that easy, I go the other way. Brew Crew for the sweep. Big waves. Listen, I had Atlanta yesterday. It was a tough loss. Like I said, wild pitch loser. Today, though, again, Hauser's, you want to lay to 120? It's a short number. Sure, go for it. Go for it. Uh-oh. Do you want your shirt? Bet Winner Pete shirt, Tim.
Pick some parlays. Let's get it.
We used to, because I used to get a bunch of shirts. I give them out in AC.
Something you would have to ask Allie about.
Yeah. I used to have them in person, and I'd give them out when I go down to the fan cave. Who knows? Maybe when I'm probably going to head to Vegas in summertime. Tell Craig to ship them to the Picks and Parlays party pad. We'll get your shirt, ship one out. Fade the Braves right now. They stink. Listen, again, I'm not running Bet Davidson, so you want to roll out and take Hauser today? I'm not going to be against you. I grabbed him yesterday because, and again, I had him at like a 150. That line shot up to 150. I was like, that's a loser. I see stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, boy, what did I do? What did I do? I mean, it's a bullpen day. You got Tucker Davidson coming in here. What's he going? He started 3 times beginning of the year. Not bad. 6 innings against the Mets, 3 runs, 5 2/3, 0 versus Washington, 6 innings, 0 versus Philly. And last 2 starts out of the bullpen. And again, you have a team up and down right now at Atlanta. Are we really racing to grab 105, 110? Had Hazard's pitch. He hasn't been terrible. 380, all right, not bad. 3 runs, 4 runs, 3 runs, 0, 1, 2. He's given up. Listen, he's been hit a little bit his last 2 starts. Cincinnati really tagged him pretty good. You take those 2 Cincinnati starts out, and it changes everything. I mean, he's given up 12 runs and 12 runs, 9 earned in his last 9 innings, all against Cincy. Before that, 6, 12, 15, 21 innings, 5 runs before that. So not bad. Maybe you go a little run line with the Brew Crew here. If you win the last Woody, you get a shirt. Michael in the house. Mavericks money line and the points is Michael. Good to see you, Mike. No, they come out like Tyson or Dog. They haven't been outside in a long time. Who's just been outside? What are you talking about? Shirts? Didi, what? I'm lost here. The only thing I'm comfortable with, San Fran, Colorado, is the over. Seems like a good pitching matchup. I don't know if there's any good pitching matchups in Colorado. I mean, another over yesterday. Looks like it's playing overs right now over there. There it is, 7-day pack. Go for it. Make that money, honey. Braves first 3 and first 5. First 3 innings of first 5 says big money. Again, that's a game does not make my ticket today. Rays money line, yes. Yankees money line. I mean, again, do I want to lay 2 something here? No. Am I betting money lines minus $2 on the road with the Yankees and 240 home run Rays? No. Astros as a dog, sure. We like your quiddy. Not running to go against the Valdito. White Sox under, yes. Mariners under, sure. Brewers money line. I'd say run line. Take the Brewers. Go run line there. Go run line. Try to get a payday. Twins money line. Not again. I had the Oakland yesterday. I'm not running bet the Twins right here. 27 people, 4 likes. What are we gonna do, Didi? That's all right. People are commenting now. That's all that matters. Ricketts, morning. We're Lex. I need a 20-team parlay. KBO alert. Samsung Lions.
All right, Lions, Heroes, Giant. All right, I got you. I'm writing them down. I'm betting them tonight. Let's do this. He's been good with his KBO. He's been good.
I know you say that. That's it. Here are my picks for today. White Sox run line, game 1. That's a game 1, or I couldn't fit it in. I'm trying to fit everything in on the first page here. That's why we don't have our baseball records. Baseball 53 and 49 plus 735. Cincy has a doggy. Tampa run line. Tampa on the ice. Doggy. Heat under. Prop. Yankees, Rizzo, Falefa. Giants, Casali, Rogers of the Rockies. That is that. I'm going to throw up our hockeys. Hockey's in the place to be. I want to see what this Brewer run line is. Because I might do a little Brew Crew run line, believe it or not, here. Plus 170. I might do some plus 170 Brewers. Might be adding that to the show today. Who knows? Well, not to the show. That might be might add that to the premium side of things. I don't know. Should I do it? I'm so torn here.
Go big or go home. I like Milwaukee today. Why not? The one guy for the Braves hasn't pitched all year.
Well, he's pitched a little. Like I ran down his old numbers there.
Yeah, he's pitched, 3 innings this year?
No, more than that. I think he had 2 starts beginning of the year.
In the majors this year? I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot, but Tucker Davidson. Nope. 2 2/3 innings this year. 5 earned runs, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. That's all he's done this year. Last year, he pitched 20 innings, 8 earned runs, 15 hits, 18 strikeouts, 8 walks. But no, he has not pitched much. He has pitched all of 2 2/3 innings this year. So, yes, go with your gut. Go grab that. Go grab the Brewers. There you go. I don't know about that White Sox run line. Why not? Why wouldn't you grab the White Sox run line? They're against yeah, they're against the Royals. I know I like the Royals, but I would go Dylan Cease in the run line today, 100%. You like the White Sox run line today, right? You know your thing works better if you're not muted.
I answer the phone. I forget to unmute it.
No, you're good. You're good.
Now my brother's calling. I'm going down to the Riverwalk. By the way, you'll be doing a solo show in 2 weeks. I figure I'll tell you right now.
And where?
Monday the 30th. So
Okay.
hopefully you're around. Otherwise, there'll be no one doing the show.
If not, then we'll see. No, I'll probably be around. That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a couple days down in San Antonio. All right, back to the comments. And I moved the screen, so I'm all over the place here. There we go. DD Reds money line, she says. I got him. It's probably what? I'm seeing the number hasn't moved here. So 145. I got him at 139 yesterday. Overton hasn't pitched terrible. Reds are putting up some runs. Let's go, Cincy. I think they're in the chat too, Didi. Go Tate, my hype man. Brewers over. Diehard Braves fan taking a Brew Crew today. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna come in. I think I'm gonna do a plus 170 on a run line. Believe it or not.
Do it now.
I think I'm coming in run line action on the Brew Crew plus 170. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just pulling up their recent run here. If it loads up, probably sometimes I don't know what happens. My MLB page here. Well, obviously not working. Anybody else have problems with MLB.com, or is it just me?
What do you use it for? Like statistics?
No, I go to like probable pitchers and standings most of the time.
Oh no, I use covers for everything.
Yeah, I mean
for mostly everything, I should say.
Yeah, no, that's a good. But sometimes they have the wrong pitcher matchup on there. Sometimes.
Well, yeah, and I also use RotoWire for pitching matchups as well. Normally, one of those are going to have it, and they're going to be one of them will be right.
So it says Tucker Davidson here. Oh, you know why? I'm looking at that guy. You said he's only pitched a couple games this year, right?
He's pitched one game. He's pitched 2 2/3 innings.
Yeah. So if you go to covers,
it shows his last year's stats.
And that's the ones I read off. I'm like, wait a second. This guy has. That's why I'm like, you're like, and on MajorLeague.com, it's got totally different stats. So that's why I was like, oh, Tucker Davidson hasn't pitched that bad. I was like, man. That's why I was kind of hesitant because I'm like, you know what? Looking at his numbers there, not bad. But then I see it's 2021. I'm like, what the hell is that about?
Yep.
Brewers run line making a cut.
There you go.
Royal Stadium is a weird bad spot next to Freeway. I don't know. I've never been to Royal Stadium. Did he? Can't see the Flames sweeping that series. Oilers are deeper than Stars. If their goalie plays anywhere near the level, Stars goalie, Oilers in 6. The Battle of Edmonton out there, huh?
The Battle of Alberta.
Alberta.
Yup.
Alberta, Canada. I don't know. I just threw out the big sweep thinking Calgary gets it done. I don't know. Jojo Rabbit. What do you say, fella? I messed with people, tell them they were muted when they were not. They would say the funniest things thinking they were muted. I definitely knew I was muted. This guy means want to say hello. On Detroit, Tampa, no run first inning again. Yankees run line. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Although you know me on those run lines for no runs, rather. I like no runs because I like a lot of unders, but I don't like laying that heavy juice. But Yankees run line, sure. All righty, we're rolling now because I got to add a couple picks. So that is it for me here. Allie is coming up next, right? As we see in the let me pull up the little banner. Everybody sees that. Allie next. Stick around. If you want my premiums, go get them. If not, you'll come back in here tomorrow and tell me you got buried again. It is what it is. We'll see you all on what's tomorrow? Wednesday. Good luck, everybody.